Julifer9211 coming at you with another video. This one's gonna be out of my collection. This is a special video. 2021 is about to end. I gave away about $650 worth of free cards. I think I did 4 giveaways. The last one, you just missed it. It was a week and a half ago. There was 6 winners. You have 7 days to respond to my videos and give your information so that the cards can be shipped. Out of the 6 people, only one of them responded, Magic Calibra. He was lucky. He got some free cards, and then he also ended up getting Jump, a Dark Magician Jump. So congratulations to him. I did tell one of my friends that the special requested the video like regarding my cards. I'm not gonna do my whole book because it's gonna take forever. I sold most of my items back in 2020, which is last year. Because of the COVID, I sold almost all of it. So anything ranging like from 10,000 and under, all of that stuff sold. I have receipts. Like I said, I will be making the video eventually of it to prove it. I have the receipts and everything of all the things that I sold on my online stores. So then we to go off real quickly, I'm gonna decide to do monsters first, and then we'll do spells, and then we'll do traps. So it doesn't necessarily mean that just the cards you see I have. I can have some tripled. I have had some cards quadrupled. I have 12 of some cards, but it's just in no general order. They're just kind of singles, and some of them are in a group. Some of them are not in a group. It's just a variety that I have. So here we go. Alistair the Invoker, Secret. All of these cards, for the majority of the part, 90% of the deck is Gem Mint Perfect. So we got Alistair, Invoker. We have Palladium, Oracle Mahad. We got Dark Magician, the Gold Series. A bunch of common Dark Magicians, like the MFC style, first editions. And then after that, everything else is just play sets. But on the single cards, I have Dual Terminal. So I don't know what these are now, but they're Gem Mint Perfect. I was selling them $40 to $50 a card online. My last playset just sold, so this is the last one that I have. They're Gem Mint Perfect. They got pulled from a friend of mine from a machine, and then I saved it. So that's a Dark Magician there. And then another one. I had, I think, 3 playsets, so I had like 9 of them, something like that, and they all sold. They sold really fast. This is my last one. Dark Magician Lost Art. And then this is a very famous, I know it's covered, but I covered it because I don't want it to get damaged, but I can pull it out. This is extremely hard to find Gem Mint Perfect. No scratches, no bends, nothing. Gem Mint Perfect condition. Could be a PSA 9, could be a PSA 10. PCY Dark Magician. And there's the PCY written on it. And obviously the card doesn't come alone. It comes together with its friend, also Gem Mint Perfect, Thousand Knives, PC also. I can't get it too clear. There you go, PCY. So it goes as a couple. So I set those aside. So I'm just gonna go through the bulk item overall. So we're gonna move on to the playsets. Everything that you see is playsets that I still have left. Remember I said all monsters first. So the first playset that I have is 3 Gem Mint Perfect Magician's Rod Super First Edition. And then obviously because it goes as a combo, I sell the playset together with 2 Dark Magic Circles, also Gem Mint Perfect. And then it comes accompanied by two Eternal Souls. And I think I sold about 15 playsets of this, the exact same thing as a bundle this year. And people were just buying them like hotcakes. So if you're interested, I have a few left playsets, but I don't think I have any commons right now. Um, the reason why is because I sold all the bundles and I also have decks. I think I have 9 decks left right now. So it's a lot of cards, man. It adds up. Um, you don't notice, but I mean, you can have $60. I mean, I'm sorry, 60 cards per deck or something like that, including the fusion, and then or yeah, something like that, or even 55 or whatever. You start getting 9 decks. You times it on a calculator. It's a lot of cards plus the bulk plus everything. You go over 50,000 cards immediately, including all the box sets. So I'll explain in a little bit. So that's a playset. Everything's Gem Mint Perfect. Another playset that I have are this sold very well for some time being. Um, the Dark Magician and Red Ass Black Dragon, they all came out from the, I think it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh collection. It's like a rainbow color. They're like $300. My friend bought one for 300, and he opened it and he didn't want any of these. They're hard to get Gem Mint Perfect because they come damaged. But believe me or not, these ones are Gem Mint Perfect. He got lucky. No water damage, no nothing. So that goes as a playset. The LCO1. And then obviously another playset that we have here. Dark Magician First Edition from the Gold. It says YGLD. So there you go. And then we have the Blue Eyes White Dragon KACE. So I guess it's from like a Kaiba starter deck or something. It's a limited edition. It's the first edition. So those were a lot of the places that I sold. I sold a lot. I don't keep the rec. I would have to go back and look, but I probably sold like 15 of these, and then like maybe like 20 or 25 of these. They're a playset, which means a Dark Magician, like this one, Dark Magician Blue Eyes, or Dark Magician Red Eyes, and people bought a lot of those. And then moving on, another playset that sold well. I'm out of the ultras because they're all in decks, but these are the common. This is my last set in common. The Spellbook Engine. So if you need a common, there you go. And you just never know. I randomly pick cards from my bulk item to give us free giveaways. It could be this one. It could be the Blue Eyes. I've given Dragoon before in English and Asian. So somebody won the English. No one won the Asian. The guys never. They never reached out to me. So I don't know where to ship it. So this is another playset. I sold, I think, 3 playsets of this. They're both Gem Mint. If you look carefully, it's a LOB, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Believe me, this is a Gem Mint Perfect. It came out of the pack. Gem Mint Perfect, really. And also, the centering is good. The back is perfect. The corners. This one also came out of a pack. And I was there when the guy pulled it some years ago. And I bought it from him. From the original LOB, Blue Eyes White Dragon. They're both unlimited. I have some first edition. One of each I'm keeping for myself. And I sold one of each already. The Dark Magician went for 1,500, and the Blue Eyes was like $2,000 that I sold it for. I think the Blue Eyes was in almost perfect condition. The Dark Magician, it was gem. It kind of. I don't think it was Gem Mint, but it was close to it. They sold immediately. So this is a playset. So if you want the LOB unlimited, here you go. And if you want them close to Gem Mint, this would be it. So you can contact me. I know for sure that this one, I'm willing to bet is a PSA 9 or 10. Just the way that it looks. The card even still smells good, like new. And so those are the playsets. And then Besides that, we're gonna move along, and now we're gonna talk about, let's see, let me move these cards. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I sold all my playsets already. These are my last ones. I think this one. I have this one or another one. I don't remember. I have to look at the rest of my bulk items, but they're gem mint. They came out. If you know anything about the Mago, or the Dorado or anything like that, they're extremely hard to get gem mint because the material makes them so soft and gentle. They damage so quickly. This one's gem mint perfect. Then we have, this is FL1 Gem Mint Perfect Secret. So the card used to be, I think, $3, and I looked it up recently. It's like $70 a card, but Gem Mint Perfect, I seen it for like $90 to $100. So this one's Gem Mint Perfect, meaning no scratches, no marks, no nothing. PSA probably 9. It's probably a PSA 9. And then here's the other Blue Eyes White Dragon that was missing on the other collection, the LC01 Gem Mint Perfect. Obviously, you can get them for $2-3, but the thing is that when you get them, they're damaged. Why? Because that's how they manufactured. Similar to the Dark Magician Ghost, this one's Gem Mint Perfect. They escape from damage. So that's that. And then now, the other remaining, I'm getting. I gave some away. I sold some, and I still have a lot more of them. I have left over 2 Dark Magician Jump. So they are slightly used. If you know anything about these Dark Magician Jump, a lot of people didn't think that they were going to be worth anything. And if you look back at any old sales or anything, they were actually $15 a card. I got mine for $15, and I got a lot of them. I bought originally like 15 of them, and they all sold. Believe me or not, the Gem Mint, they were like $140. I sold 2 of them like that, and then the rest of them sold at $95 a card. And I still have some left. Like, I wouldn't want to say plenty, but I still have some left. And these are 2. They're used. I'm guessing if you PSA them, they're probably PSA 7. There's no damage on the front or the back of the cards. They're good condition. It's just they have small wrinkles on the side here and here. That's about it. Probably from the magazine. So there you go with that. And then we're running low on the monsters. So here's just the fusion monsters now. Dragoon, the Japanese one, the Korean. They got Predaplant. I have a lot of those. I have the Japanese Blackstar Soldier. You have the number 11 Big Eye Diablos. I bought 12 of them just in case the price goes up on them. I don't need that many. I do that always. And then Topologic. Like I said, mainly everything's Gem Mint. This is a common Borlord Dragon. Naruto. These common Predaplant, Dragon Stapelia, the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight Girl, and then Ebon Illusion. Some of these are my last, not my last ones, but my last. I have copies for me, like in my own collection, and these are the leftovers. The Ebon High, Mega Phantom, and then I have a fusion of I think 3 fusion decks. So I have this 3x3, like I have 3 piles of it. So you got Inmuk, Crawley, Nightmare Phoenix, Selene Queen, the Predaplant, the number 89, Mega Phantom, Predaplant Dragon Stapelia. You got the Starving Venom, the Dragon Knight. I have, I think, 10 of these. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Mine are close to Gem Mint. I think I have 12 of them. And Quintet Magicians. And I have 3 of these decks. Some of the cards that I pulled out because somebody bought were relinquished anima, but I ordered some more. And then obviously Um, the one of the most hated cards, the Dark Magician's Fusion. So this card is used. If you were to look at it, you won't find any severe damage on it. There's just some light use on it. I have several first editions, but I don't sell those. They're for my personal collection because they started at $20 to $25 a card. And if you look at the market gem mint, they're currently 115 to 120. Gem mint perfect. Like if you were to grade it, you get like a PSA 9, PSA 10. People are paying. How do I know? Because I sold one already, and they paid 120 for it. So I don't know what they currently are. This is the unlimited version, so that goes together with that deck. So now that we got rid of all of that, um, we're gonna go over these and this and that. Some of the spells. Trying to lift it up. So these are some of the spells. Dark Magic Attack Ultra. It is used like slightly damaged. And then I have a lot of these Crossout Designators, Piercing the Darkness. I have a lot of Red Eyes Fusions. This one, the Ultra Rare, the Atamias, Harpy's Feather Duster, Pot of Avarice, Gem Mint, Secret. And then we have the Traps, the Magician's Combination, Quaking Mirror. So obviously, if you notice, everything's Dark Magician related. I don't usually get cards to sell if they're not Dark Magician related. So moving on to the starter deck boxes. Like I said, I sold most of it. I kept a lot of leftovers. I have 2 boxes. One of them is instructions, the other one doesn't. But I have the opened SKE. They're gem mint perfect. I'm serious. If you buy one new, this is it. Cause I bought the one new, and the guy bought this box for like $30 brand new, and I guess he wanted it for his collection. So I sold it to him because I had 2 of these used. So I sold it to him for 30 and kept the deck. So I feel like I made a bargain. Now you could be like, well, why didn't you sell it together? It was already opened. But the content and everything was good. I guess a guy at a yard sale didn't want them. It's a long story, but I bought a bunch of them from them, and this was one of them. So I obviously single sleeved each one, but they're gem mint perfect. They have 2 boxes, 2 to choose from, and it's the whole entire deck gem mint perfect. And then putting that to the side, you have the Spanish sealed, the first edition Dragón Negro de Ojos Rojos, which basically means Red Eyes Black Dragon. You already know that though. Perfectly sealed, and it comes with this box. So I also have the box for Pegasus, but not the cards. Some people bought them. So that's pretty much it. I have a lot of more leftover cards that I could go over, but I'm just gonna quickly finish it up because I don't want the videos to take too long. But here's another playset of cards that I have. The Dark Magicians, Dragoon, Japanese, together with the playset of Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes Black Dragon playset. So also to add to all that, the other cards that I have, like I said, a lot of these. So they're basically Dark Magician, Dark Magician decks that I build for people who can't afford the expensive version, because originally I'm gonna qualify myself, because what do I mean by qualify? I'm actually going to say that I'm one of the people that got them for cheap. The reason being was nobody played Dark Magician. Okay, nobody played it. Now people can argue, say, "Oh yeah, I was playing it." No, you weren't. because the YouTube was empty with Dark Magician videos. I think in the whole internet you could just find like 6, and they were like garbage Dark Magician videos. It was only until I think February of 2020 when people started hearing wind of the Magical Heroes, which is this playset. The Magical Heroes. So this, when people heard about this box, the Magical Heroes coming out, then everybody started trying to play Dark Magician, but for the most part, it was already starting to get sold out. Since they were starting to get sold out, like I said, and I have 9 of them, so basically they're just Dark Magician decks. So I'll explain the types that I have. So my Dark Magician deck, even though you might not believe it and it doesn't matter, the deck, I believe my deck is valued like around, it should be like over 5,000 easily. Why? Because it has the Dark Magician First Edition LOB English. So that card alone, I already sold one for like, was it 1,500? And I believe I had sold another one for like 2,000 as well. The blue I sold for more, but basically it has the Dark Magician First Edition, and it's basically my main my deck. Like, this is my deck, personal. And then obviously I try to get everything high rarity. The only thing I'm probably missing from putting in it is probably like Ghost, Dark Magician, and a Dragoon Starlight. I had a Dragoon Starlight, but the Japanese, I didn't have the English. I sold them all. They sold for $100 a copy. But that is my deck that I mainly play. So that's valued like about that price. Just because of the rarity of the cards. Some of the cards by themselves are worth that much. It obviously has the 3 Magician Souls. We know that now the Magician Souls is somewhere around $60 per copy. So I had to make budget deck versions of it because people can't afford them. So what I did was I need to look through it and see which one it is. Let me see. So I built an English print, and the value of it, I believe, I sold 2 of each, and this one sold for $290. Yeah, this one sold for $290, and it's an English. Everything is English print, and it has 1 Magician Souls in it. It has 1 Magician Souls. And it's I posted it online. You can see it on my YouTube channel. It's a budget version. I took in it before to locals. It does good. It doesn't win, but it does good. It's not a slouch. It has 1 Magician Souls on it. So even though they tell you it won't work, it works. You just won't win, but it works. That it works, it works. So the other one that I have, like I said, I have a lot of them, but the types. This one's the cheaper version. This one's only $165. So it's a lot cheaper, like $100 and something cheaper. The reason why is because the deck plays all the cards common as much as I could, except whatever I can't. And hardly nothing's first edition. The other one, everything's